Alright, a little note I want to make before we start here on my card play for turn number 4 is the placement of this headquarters. I had them here at Guam, but Guam doesn't have a port, and I was just noticing all this last turn and everything, our last video, and yeah, so the South Pac headquarters will be here at Saipan Tinian, so we'll have him there. Now we want to get somebody up there because he's all by himself. And that's what I guess this card is. It's been a while since I've sat down. I guess we're looking at an op card on this one. Has some stuff to do with Chinese units. I don't think we're moving up in China yet. That might be an option, but I think the first thing you want to do is get somebody over here. Also, you also got to take care of this progress of war. So I don't know, with 2 units from this op card and 2 units from the headquarters, 4 units, we can do much with it, but that's what we're generally looking at here right now. We will be back. All right, we decided what we were going to do. We are going to activate the old headquarters there in Manila. Gives us 2 activations. The old card here for its ops value gives us another 2 with a total of 4. We have activated the Mississippi out of its newly acquired spot. Oh, and there's 2 more activations. Now these ones here are just going to go from port to port. They're going port to port movement. But this unit here, this Marine unit, my 4th unit, there's no port there. It's just an island with forest, but it does have it is a resource hex and a national capitulation hex. So we're just going to leave a air unit there. Hopefully nothing will happen. But anyway, we got to get these Marines with ships. And another thing that's a problem with the Allies is we have no ships. We have a couple carriers here. One of them's reduced, and the Mississippi, and that's it. I think that is it. So we are, as good as the Allied player is, we do need some naval units. But what we're going to do is move this unit here via the strategic ground transport, where they can amphibious assault capable unit can't move from a coastal hex because, like I said, you don't have a port there to a friendly port. So we'll be checking that out real quick, making sure there's no. Oh, what do we got here? A 5 is his range. I'll have to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might have to check that on out. But zones of influence of the Japanese players. Oh, what are we looking at there? So that won't cost me no amphibious shipping points. None of these big moves either with this unit here or with the other big unit, because we're not amphibiously assaulting. We're just moving from port to port. So I guess that would just be strategic ground transport. Sounds good to me. We'll take advantage of that one. Amphibious assault capable, and they are amphibious assault capable, but it does say, note that strategic transport does not require the use of amphibious shipping points, and the U.S. allies only have 1. So there you go. And that won't cover a big unit like that, like those cores. The only thing you can move around. See those cores there, the ones, here you go. Those 2 that I got, those cost 2 amphibious shipping points. So this Marine unit only costs 1, so I can only, in the future, for the rest of this turn, just move a Marine brigade when it comes to amphibious shipping. So you got a little bit of logistics. Your hands are tied logistically. All right, well, that'll be it. Let me go ahead and activate those units. I don't think there'll be a reaction because there's not going to be any battles. We're just maneuvering. We won't get us no progress of war points right now. So we'll see what's up with that. But like I said, we're maneuvering. Let me check out the rules on the zone of influence. Be right back. All right, well, the old Marine unit cannot travel on that strategic ground transport unless he is in unneutralized zone. So this unit here is a 3 hex range, but it's neutralized by this old boy here. He's got a 6 hex range, so he's good enough to protect the old Marine unit all the way down to, where are we trying to go? Our big spot here is going to be Rabija. Okay. Alright, let me get my units moved here and we'll be right back. Alright then, when we're done, my 4 units will be the Mississippi here. Come on into that little port. Followed by a Marine unit. Came into that port. Big old Army Corps. What's that, the 10th? I think the 14th Army Corps. It's over there in my headquarters spot. There you go. There you go. My headquarters not protected. And I made another decision. Those big Australian Army Corps, the 15th. I moved from here to Lockberg, Toge, whatever, Berg, or whatever it is. So there you go. Move everybody up, and we will be back with the ERASMUS response, our card play. All right, ERASMUS play for the card Selezione. And he's come all the way down here to the restricted event EC strategy. And the card we narrowed it down to is this. It will be played for its event. So we will, oh, you know what? We can only activate 1 ground unit, any size, maybe activated. Ooh, and I got a bunch of them activated. Well, I only had 1. So he will have to be unactivated. There you go. And we'll just have to activate another naval vessel or air unit. Let me put this up here to activations remaining for Japanese is 1, since we just took that one back. All right, well, there's our big unit there that we're going to be activating right here. He's going to cost 2 amphibious shipping points, so we'll have to move that amphibious shipping marker used to the 1, 2, getting close. The Allies have already used all their, or no, they have 1 left. Okay, got to watch where you move the markers, and you got to take the camera out of zoom feature. All right, there you go. That big old unit, that core army size unit, takes 2 amphibious shipping points, but we are going for our battle hacks here as directed by ERASMUS. And it is defended by the Australian unit. Now, we just moved our battleship out of there, but a big thing on the ERASMUS strategy is to capture resources and conquer New Guinea. So there you go. That's our point. It points to that hex right there. And I was just if you're ever on Art Wolf's Lair, I'm usually on there. I can't miss that show. Now, once I work, I might not be able to make it, but I've been on there a bunch. And he was talking about, I think, some classic games, and Empire of the Sun came up, and somebody said something about playing with a bot. And, I don't know what Art Wolf's name is. I forgot his name, but he said he didn't like the bot. He was not much on the bot. Now, this bot here gets highly recommended. I mean, I usually do prefer playing as the other side to the best of my ability, but we'll let the bot do it, and it's not doing a bad job. I think the only thing that's holding it back is its bad die rolls. But this is the hex it's going for. Here's the headquarters that is initiating it all. And I have a naval unit under there that'll be activated, so I think we got a total here of 5 with the card. Oh, value 4 plus 1 with the headquarters equals a 5. So there will be 1 unit, 2, 3. You see my 1 down here, 4, and we got to find us another unit for the attack on that hex. The event card strategy value is a 7. So we will be very easily detected, and curious to see what the Allied reaction will be. We'll be right back. Alrighty, now to go by the book, before you even gather your task force, you're supposed to do this, but it pretty well did it the same way I was going to do it, so we'll go here together. Is this an air naval attack on a target? Huh. It is, but I'm bringing ground units from, and I do need ground units there, so I'd say no. And that might be what's throwing everything off there. Let me see. Is this an air? Well, I will be using air and naval units on the attack on a target. Well, let's go this way. Maybe this is what's kind of leading me astray. I'll show you the way I went, because I said no, because I got to have ground units, so it's B. Is the target a coastal hex? Yes. You go down here to C. Can you capture the target with an overland advance? No. D. I mean, you can see right there, I got no ground units there. Oh, you know what? I do have a nice little naval unit there too, huh? But well, I do have a ground unit up there. But I wouldn't be able to get there. It'd take 4 or 5. It'd take me a year to go through those jungles. I could probably only move 1 hex a turn. So no, I cannot have a C, which is, can you capture a target with an overland advance? Go down here to D. Oh, is a target unoccupied? And it is not. So go down here to H. Can enemy air or carrier units react to this target? Oh, yes, they can. Invasion with air and naval support, which is fine, which is what we're going to do. You go back up here, activate units for the target, which we've already done. That's where we're at right now. Let me take a break and we'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, a phone call. So we activated them. We'll go here to I. I think we should be all good. Is there enough activations to fulfill the battle support criteria? Yes. And that is just activating enough air and naval units. We will have an air and a naval unit activated. So we go down here to J. Is the damage level for the target been achieved? I believe yes, because there's only one infantry in there with a 9 factor, so we got more than enough. So I'll go down here to yes. Move activated units to target. We move them to the target, so we'd move them to the target. Okay. Then there's a K and an L. Well, once you move to the target, you got to have a battle. So maybe that's what they're saying. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll say we moved them to the target already, because I haven't. Now, both of these have to be the same answer for it to go either way. If there's one that's yes, one that's no, it goes to no. So K. Can an enemy naval or ground unit react to that target? Yes. L has to be yes too. Is this an event card offensive? Yes. So it gets to move down here to the consider performing a smothering attack. Now, I really can't, because I want to have all my units for that attack there. I mean, I could. Let's just do what it says here, and it switches me over to M. And maybe, like I said, maybe I was reading this wrong, because we're already at the target hex with the battle ready to go. And M says, is this the last objective? And I say no. And it says, create a new force for next target. So it wants me to have 2 battle hexes. I don't think I can do that with just the activations I have, with only 5, to make this battle hex work. Although there are some other targets that I could take. Let me see, we'll be right back. All right, well, ERASMUS ain't got a bad plan. We're going to have some fun with this. We're going to do exactly what he wants. So that is like this. We have to have land combat. So we will move these units here to the target hex. All right. This unit here that I activated my headquarters, he will go in. Well, 8 and 8. All right. He will go to this hex here and capture it. It'll be a capitulation hex, and it'll be a port. So that'll be another hex that the Japanese can take. And these 2 units here will go to this spot here for a smothering attack. Exactly what ERASMUS wanted me to do. Oh, this guy here ain't activated. We got to turn him around. But that will take care of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So now we got to roll for the reaction. But that's not really a bad plan. I mean, I could have put, well, how would I have done it? Can I get more factors in there? No, that's only a 4. Okay, I want him there. No, wait, let's do it this way. No, he's got to ride with them. He's got to ride with the guys he came with up here, so that's fine. No, this one here's the one that came up from up there. Well, anyway, whoever he rode with, 18. Where did he come from? Oh, he came from right here. I got you. He came from right here. He's got to stay with them to get there, even though there ain't no naval units there to make this successful. He has to ride with them, so he's just riding with them anyway. All right, this one here, come from up here with my headquarters, and these 2 here come over here in this little base over there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So that's a good little ERASMUS move. We don't care what Art Wolf says. The bot is not bad at all, and I like the unpredictability of it, because when you're playing yourself as the other team, you know what's going to happen or what you're planning. This way here, hey, I never would have figured this. So that's what we're going to do. when we come back, we will roll for the. We'll get everything straightened up here. We got to get blocks underneath everybody and get everything identified, and then see if it will be a allied reaction. As a matter of fact, you know what? Oh, before we do that, see if I want to react. We have us the good old reaction card. Ouch! Cancel the activation of one Japanese ground unit. Oh no, Burma or Northern India. This one really, that's why. Yeah, this is more of a this theater type of card. I mean, I guess I could. Well, let me see here. Cancel activated. He can't do any of those. Allied player's choice. Like to gain special reinforcement during the next game. You know, I guess I could. What's that gonna do me? Yeah, I think we're at the roll for activation. I don't know. Let me look at this real quick, and we will be back. See if I can use this card, or it'd be better to roll on the table. I think it'd be better to roll on the table. I think this one here only deals with the activations in Burma. Cancel activation of one Japanese ground activated in Burma or Northern India. Yeah, this really don't apply. So we'll be back with the reaction die roll. All right, to make it official. Here we are. Whoop, little quick draw McGraw there. Old headquarters here in Saigon. It's taking care of it all. I'll be directing for Battle Hex 1, 2, and 3. Getting quite a little tower there. Here's all my Battle Hexes. First Battle Hex 1, right here. Second Battle Hex 2, right here. And the third Battle Hex. The battleship went into the actual hex of Battle Hex 3. This carrier with 3 hex range with its air units will be standing up, but that will be my smothering attack, keeping any of these from reacting. That's a good strategy there, old ERASMUS. So there you go. We'll see what happens. That is the state of it. We will roll for the reaction die roll, trying to get us a 7 or less. And we'll see if there's any additional modifiers on that die roll to get that 7. There's probably going to be some for zones of influence. So I'm sure the Japanese have been detected by at least one of my air units. So we'll be back. All right, then, for the all-important reaction die roll modifier, the Allies pretty well have them covered as soon as they pulled out of their port. I got this place covered up left and right with some nice air units, so you ain't moving around anywhere without the Allies detecting. All right, so it'll be a -2 on the die roll. Now, we will have to have a reaction die roll for each one of these battles, I think. This one here will have to have a reaction die roll for it, and this one here will have to have what's called a special reaction move die roll. So I'm not sure about this hex here. It might have to. We'll have to see, but I know we're going to have at least 2, because the rules said if more than one hex is eligible for special reaction, separate rolls must be done for each hex. So yeah, we'll have to see what's up. We'll have to do 1 for the battle and at least 1 for this. I don't know. I guess we'll have 1 for all 3. We'll be right back. All right, special reaction die roll for the old battle hex number 1. And I'll have a -2 modifier because they definitely were detected by my land-based aircraft. Oh, so trying to beat a 7 with a -2. Yeah, we get it. So they're definitely detected, and we can react. Oh, I wonder. Now here's another thing. Oh, I get to use their 4, and I guess 2 for my headquarters. I outdo them headquarters wise, so instead of their 5, I can activate 6 units. So let's go over here to the activations, and over here to 6. Japanese have all been used. We got 6 activations coming up. Oh, let me see here. I'll have to read the rules. Find out if we have to do that for every battle. We'll be right back. The reaction player may only make 1 intelligence die roll per offensive, and we're not obligated to do any reactions. So I'm thinking some of these might go on without being reacted. I'll have to figure this one on out. The SP die roll is definitely required, or it doesn't have to be required. So let me see here. If more than one hex is eligible for a special reaction, separate die rolls must be rolled for each one. Intelligence die rolls for each one. We'll be back. And we have one intelligence die roll for the regular attack. Then the special reaction move will have another die roll itself. So my first reaction die roll that I just rolled will cover this attack hex 1 and 3. I will be able to activate 6 units, 4 for their card and 2 for this. So we got our 6 activations going, and then we'll roll separately for the special reaction move. Opposing units is an offensive move, and then unoccupied reaction player controls city, resource hex, port, or airfield hex. Yep. Oh, you know what though? Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's a port. It's all good. All right, it qualifies. We'll be right back. I just want to make a note on these activations from his headquarters. The line between his headquarters and these units down here has to be clear of a enemy zone of influence, aerial zone of influence. Now, this line here, he's got a 13 hex range. I'm pretty sure that goes down. Let me count that out real quick. Be right back. All right, we're back. We had almost had a major game faux pas avoided. And here's the deal. When it comes time to activate these headquarters, and that goes for supply, and I'm trying to be a real stickler on these supply routes and stuff, but these headquarters have only a 13 hex range, and they have to be free of enemy zones of influence to be able to activate these units down here. Now this headquarters here, 13 hex range, only goes to this spot here. These units here are out of range. Another thing is the Japanese player in my game here only has 2 headquarters. One here and one here. And they're both 13 hexes ranges. So anything past this point of my tweezers, they can't activate. So when I gained this spot with a battle, they were able to activate because they were within this range. They were back here activating. But when you can activate anywhere you want and then move. But once you get out of range, so these guys are stuck here. They can't get activated because they're outside of any headquarters' range. So somehow I got to get a headquarters or move a headquarters or something. 1, 2, 3, 4 more hexes to get these guys. Now, like I said, they were in range, headquarters range when they got activated, but they went ahead and participated in a battle that put them outside of range, so they can't be activated at all for this battle. So what we've done is kept ERASMUS's little deal here, having a soak-off attack, but we got a bunch of units that were within range, and this is it. So this will be the smothering attack. This will be, and another one is, when I had that unit down here, he could have took that port and that airfield, but again, when he takes that hex, he's out of range, so we had to take a capitulation. We can't take New Guinea, because it's all these hexes here are outside of my unit's range, so first priority for the Japanese players is to see how to get our headquarters closer. So this is what we can do. We'll go ahead with these battles, but this is what we're going to have to do, and all these units have been activated within range. Now this one unit here, I don't know if it was this light carrier, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but he left with Batavia. I put a marker there because in this game you don't have to garrison everything, it's the last person there, so that is Japanese controlled but ungarrisoned, which could be a pain in the butt. But there you go. This here is 13 hexes. It's reached 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. This hex here is about the limit of it. Anything past here, if I base any of my units, are out of range. So we definitely get to see what goes on because the Japanese player only has 1, 2 headquarters. We'll be back. We'll call it a video when we're back. And we'll take care of the combats when we come back. Get kind of long. We'll be back. All right, well, the event card that we have, I thought might be able to save my units. This Tokyo Express cards will definitely be into effect, but this is more of a card that helps units that are out of supply because of zones of influence. And I was reading at the final part. It does say down here, kind of cuts me off. It says, period, last sentence, Tokyo Express does not affect the prerequisites for activating units. And that's what we're looking for. So those units are still scrooged out there. Maybe I need to act like I knew what the rule was, and not have put those units out there. We might have to reposition them. Although the mistake is what it was, so I guess we could keep them there. But yeah, that whole stack of units, it's not going to be activated until we can move a headquarters. We'll be back. All right, there you go. We're all set for next turn. That'll be one of our main priorities. It says it can't be moved, but you're going to move them. That's per se. But think about, we'll just got to take them out. And it says, though, that it'll complete play for any op card, so it'll take our whole turn to do it, which is fine. But yeah, we will have to find a new spot for that, I guess, at headquarters in Saigon. We'll call it a video and we'll be back.